Whew.
I am no longer suited to that.
Hey.
I cannot proceed.
What is it? It
Thank
is
you, Phineas. It wasn't quite a
5:36 a.m. here
I want to see
in
Mundus
Chicago
destroyed,
currently.
and I now believe you may stand a chance.
I don't know why.
What made you change your mind?
I decided to wake up at 5 a.m. to record something. I just felt like I kind of wanted to make something low effort. So, I decided to just record something I'm familiar with. And by familiar, I mean haven't played in months. Maybe since last year. But if you can't tell, this is DmC, Devil May Cry. We're currently in Limbo, which is the demon world that is the reverse of
I finally have
the
your
regular
attention.
real world. This is probably one of the more famous levels. It's called Bad News. And I think it shows off some of the interesting set design stuff they did with this game. And the way they kind of work in both like the real world and alternate world, demon world elements. There's gonna be a lot of platforming. Oh. So, as you can see, this is the game's Fox News level equivalent, or Fox News channel of like conservative style news, where you go inside of the news broadcast itself. Anyway, I used to do this thing for, I don't know, it feels like I always do a project for like 3 days and stop. I used to do this thing called graveyard shift, because I used to work or come home from work around like 4 or 5 a.m. from a graveyard shift. Just record something and go to sleep to wind down. This is Bob Barbas. He's just
Bob.
doing God's work.
Put a spin on this.
My personal view on the terrorists is that they are disgusting, degrading, ghastly,
Oh, right, yeah.
sleazy, purient, and generally nauseating. The worst of them is Dante. The whole world would benefit greatly by his non-existence.
I'm taking you off the air.
You think so? I wouldn't bet on it, you little shit.
Oh man, I forgot about that. Okay, I need to switch to this weapon. Yeah, this is all over where you fight Fox News. Yeah, I used to do this thing called Graveyard Shift, just recorded a couple things. I think I did Dark Souls one, maybe I did, oh, you might want to come in and do that. You're tiny, stupid. I love the inspired dialogue. Fuck off and die. There we go. So I make part of all of these just to have something to kind of put up. It's hard to do videos.
Clever, Dante. You're tiny.
Is the problem with. Whoops, I keep forgetting. The problem with trying to do video stuff. Because I know a lot of people like my video stuff, and they like the edited stuff, but also nobody watches them.
Segue into this.
Oh yeah, calling out the segue. Real
Now what we
podcast
have here
review.
is some truly shocking footage of the terrorist known as
You mentioned
Dante
having a podcast.
at the Bellevue Pier recently. So what do we know about this Dante?
This Dante
Several people
definitely
have
has
now
like
come forward, and investigators
a
have
bad
pieced together
Gundam podcast
a
or
shocking history of violence. At age 8, he attacked and killed the head nurse at St. Lamia Orphanage. She was described as a sweet old lady who particularly enjoyed working with children. Between the ages of 11 and 15, he broke out of no less than 8 youth detention facilities, often mounting brutal, humiliating attacks against the prison officers just doing their jobs.
No, the
Between
prison
16 and 17, he became involved in gangs, drug peddling, and is believed to be responsible for over a dozen homicides. And worst of all, he was also a well-known cruiser in the seedier districts of the city, rampantly
Worst of all.
spreading sexual disease of the unholy kind.
And ain't that the best kind, Bob?
This game's so fucking stupid.
You think you're cool? How's about I kill you and piss on your corpse for cool points?
Jesus Christ, man. Oh, I missed. Oh, there's 2 of them, right? Oh, I missed. You'll find me having some trouble with the controls is because I have not played this game in like a long time, but also I've played a lot of DmC 5. And that game's controls are just different enough that I find myself kind of like trying to play this game like that, and like there's no, the controls are so fundamentally different. There's no real way to even set up real good analogs for most of the moves in here. Like this, for instance,
This
has
is
a
hard
special,
hitting news, Bob.
like a special melee button that lets you do stuff like.
And he just started killing people. He looked me straight in the eye, and at one point, it was just terrifying. He definitely had pedophile eyes.
What?
I saw one girl, like, beg for her life, but, like, he said he was gonna kill her anyway. And then he did. Like, totally.
Since that horrific attack, it has come to light that Dante is involved in the terrorist organization called The Order. I have a message
Yeah,
for
there's a special
The Order.
melee button that lets you do things like
The whole
juggles
world is
and,
looking for you.
slams.
Every camera, on every
And,
street corner, every police force in the
regular
country
Devil May Cry, you
and
just gotta
worldwide. But
push
we will
the
find you.
attack button if you're
We will
Dante,
destroy you.
and he doesn't drop.
It's only a matter of
So if
time.
you're pushing the wrong buttons and stuff like that.
This is Bob Barbas of the Raptor News Network. Just doing God's work.
Also, melee is on triangle. In other Devil May Cry games, it's square on this one. So I keep trying to keep doing the juggle setup instead of pressing a normal melee attack.
Responsible for the recent attacks has been located and is being stormed by SWAT teams as I speak. 2 of the terrorists identified in these images are known to be in the compound.
Bastards.
So that's Virgil,
The third terrorist
Dante's
has
brother.
been cornered in
Still
another
Dante's
part of the
brother.
city in a separate
Part of an
police
underground
room.
resistance
Rest
network
assured,
for
those
basically against the
responsible
They
will be
Live
brought to
style
justice at any moment. Dead
demons controlling the
or
human population, and then there's Cat, who's like the most fucking Ninja Theory ass woman. I don't think she has red hair, but she might as well have red hair like every single other Ninja Theory female character. And like big dull eyes. That kind of look. You know, Hellblade. Cinema Man, it's fucked up that this is the game that lost Ninja Theory the goodwill, and the fucking Hellblade is the one that earned it back. Like, fuck off. God. Look, man, I hope I don't have anybody who likes Hellblade following this channel, because come on, fuck off. Like from the go, I was just kind of iffy about their... Oh, we got mental health professionals. We're gonna make a meaningful game about mental health. Like, this is generic, otherwise generic ass action game that like they clearly went through different versions of. Couldn't really like figure out how to really make something more than basic with it. Oh shit. Because I'm no problem with development. They had like directional on that thing, like more involvement on that. And then they decided, hey, this isn't a core of the game. It's the story about neurosis and grief that's important. And apparently they were right, because that's what fucking BAFTA. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. I like DmC, but you shouldn't tell.
You're fired.
You never meet this man in person. He's just kind of always a broadcast. Oh, okay. I guess it's technically wrong. Oh, this is the part where you get a new weapon. I forgot what these are called, but you could basically like big windmill shurikens that you can throw and like hang on to the enemies from. They're like just kind of stunned for a long time. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. I don't care about. I do think it's really funny that Mundus is just some fucking corporate hack. Let's see. Oh, this is I am playing on PS4. This is the definitive edition. I always wondered why they didn't put this out on PC, but apparently most of the big improvements are like basically just integrating fan mods from the PC version into this one. So they just figured, hey, it would be kind of shitty for us to you know, just charge for something that fans already put out for free. Although they don't really communicate that anywhere. No, that's wrong. I think they did say specifically that's why, and like press releases and stuff. It does not stop everybody from wondering why.
Say the name.
I don't need to see this. Did I do the right one? The right stage? Oh, this is the part where you go to club.
Dante, son of Sparta. We don't normally let the people right in here, but I'm hearing so much about you. I'm dying to see what all the fuss is about.
So you used to go fight Mundus's mistress. I don't know if I'm gonna do the whole part because there's some weird, really misogynistic shit in this level. It's a shame because it's like also one of the coolest looking levels in this game, where they do a lot of interesting things with it. The color system, but also, man, there's some wildly misogynistic shit in this level. So those red ones, when they create the fire on the floor, you have to be switched to your demon mode. To not get hit. Let me check something, but I did also put turbo mod on. That's part of the definitive edition thing where they just kind of increase the game speed overall by 20%. And in this version of the game, oops, wrong button again. They also, they don't get rid of the requirement to hit enemies. Shit. With certain colors, they do make it a little bit less restrictive in that now, if you hit enemy with the wrong color, you won't get like bounced off of them and kind of lose your combo. Whereas before you would just kind of be interrupted. You kind of really, oh fuck, I gotta be reflective. You really interrupted the flow of the combat. Which was like one of the, which was like a real late game problem. For the most part, it was okay for most of the game. This one just kind of lets you be a little bit, like some people feel like that kind of took away like the main.
Dante, what brings you here?
I'm gonna skip all these cutscenes, like I said. Some bad dialogue in here. All you need to know is Dante went to the Mundus's mistress's club, and now she decided. There you go, to turn the nightclub into a fight club. Oh, ah, Christ. They also added a lock-on to this version of the game. So I gotta punch this guy. Oh, I fucked up. Shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. So yeah, having the color restrictions sort of lightened, because you can still hit, now you can hit enemies with the wrong color, they'll just not flinch, or like do a lot of damage. It kind of just like opens up the combo system a little bit more, in terms of what you can do to control enemies, stuff like that.
You have no idea who you're dealing with, do you?
I'm dying to find out. Let's change things around a little.
Also, man, having a fucking dedicated dodge button shouldn't feel like a...
I have created this gauntlet run
Shouldn't feel like such a
Dante.
big change to like the Devil May Cry stuff. It's like, man, they should just fucking have a dodge button at this
And you
point.
play by my rules.
But it does. It feels big. It feels like a big deal in this game. Especially after going back to like Devil May Cry. This is a really dated reference.
And you get an audience.
I think this game came out in 2013.
Basically means I get to
6 years ago.
myself. Fail, and both you and that little bitch of yours die.
Yeah.
So they say
Oh.
you have the power of heaven and hell within you. Let's test them out, shall we?
So I gotta be in devil mode and then angel mode on this one. Otherwise I get hurt. And so you're gonna see the floor light up different colors.
Round one.
To show that.
Walk for a well-endowed man like you.
Uh-huh. Yep. So there's still plenty of uses of the color system in here. And then I really like doing the... I forgot what it's called. What that move. And this one obviously has the two grapples to go along with the angel and demon
We're
modes.
still in the running towards becoming Limbo's top fucking idiot. Now, you can come a little closer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should use that double trigger to restore my health soon. That lets you like grapple onto points here. It also lets you grapple enemies and kind of chain them forever. It's like a much more lenient and flexible version of the Devil May Cry 4 Devilbringer, which I guess also Devil May Cry 5 Devilbringer.
Off we go.
There's a timer. I forgot what the timer's for. So you can pull down the shields, you can pull them towards you. You can, I'm pretty sure, parry a lot of things with this spin. Oh yeah, right. I have to kill them within the time limit. Okay. But also, it just lets you move around faster. I know a lot of people have complained about. I don't know if it was 5 or 4. I think it was 4. It felt really slow. But a lot of the reason for that was they wanted you to constantly grapple everywhere and to enemies and stuff. That was your main movement thing. This game makes it a lot more explicit.
I don't have time
in general,
for this bullshit.
DmC in general kind of makes.
Oh, yes. The torture and suffering of that little brat. Oh, don't worry. Once Mundus is done with her, she won't feel a thing. Nothing. At all.
It kind of makes a lot of the uses of like all the moves more explicit. Like there's a juggle button, so they're like, yeah, juggle forever. And there's like a lot of environmental uses for all the grapple stuff, so you're just kind of encouraged to use it. And then in general, they just kind of do a good job combining all the different styles of moves that were previously like separated into different versions. And well, I guess not even previously, because Devil May Cry still separates all of Dante's moves into different styles. Now you can switch between all of them. Oh, but yeah. Shield. Oh, I'm doing really bad. Oh, right, I can use this. So a big thing that people didn't like about the Devil Trigger is that it kind of just sets everybody up to get comboed by you. So it still does that in this version, unless you pick the hardcore mode, which changes it. Like I said, I think a lot of these things were things that were stuff that was modded into the PC version. There's also this, the Trickster dodge, that lets you do up to 3 dodges in a row. Makes it a lot faster to get around. In addition to like the Devil Dash. Oh shit. So you won't really see me use lock-on a lot in this game. They added lock-on into this one after everybody complained about the original game. Again, probably even PC modders put it in. But it doesn't feel... The game's like definitely not designed around it. So it's just a lot easier to double tap in the direction that you want to go. To do moves like Stinger. I mean, you can still do it. There, I think I didn't mean to, but I'm pretty sure I heard his sword attack, which let him freeze instead of me. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This play button. Yeah, the world design in this game is really cool. Like, this is a 360 original version. Oh, fuck, man. And they did a lot with what they had. Like Devil May Cry 5 is really good, but there are a lot of things that I wish. And it does actually, because I think Itsuno worked on this one, at least in some supervisor producer capacity, and wanted to do a sequel to this one. So there is a lot of stuff that they learned from this one, including being a little bit more lenient on inputs. Yeah, like this part here, having... fuck. Having lock on it doesn't help because it's not, like, it locks on. But I forgot how to beat this guy. This is the one where it wants to teach you how to parry. Because he keeps parrying me. Alright, so I'm gonna get this. Yeah. There's a lot of things that I wish fucking Devil May Cry 5 learned from this, including world design. Because that's a bland-ass looking game for most of the part, most of the time. Christ. I forgot I'm on turbo mode. That's probably not helping. They had a GDC talk, I think, recently. They talked about how kind of opening up the timing windows kind of made Devil May Cry 5 feel a lot better, which is like one of the things that you really feel when you play the old games. Like, you can do a lot of cool stuff, but the timing on them is really difficult. Just even stuff like the basic guard and stuff. Yeah, there you go. It takes a lot of very precise timing to get off, which is part of the reason that I never really understood how to use Royal Guard at all in DMC 3, and which I tried it in DMC 5 recently, which feels way better. I'm like, oh, I finally get it, because they give you like a little bit more. Like what's defined as a success is a little bit more lenient, and they also give you kind of like points for partial success, where it was really binary in previous Devil May Cry games. And there's a lot of small things like that that just kind of make it better for everybody. Because like if you're good, you get the timing. If you're really good, you'll get the timing right every time. And well, you get a bigger reward. But if you mess it up a little bit, then
This game is over.
From her chest and ate it.
Sorry, what was
Get that
you get the
skin
if you're if you get partial success, then it kind of prevents you from kind of like losing the flow of combat. So this is similar to like what they do here in Definitive Edition, where they let you hit enemies with the wrong thing. It just kind of prevents the game from like grinding to a halt because something was slightly off. You know, like it doesn't feel great in a game when you do 90% correct and then a game says, "Oh fuck you, you didn't do it right. Try it again."
Talk about animal
Like imagine
magnetism.
getting
Looks like you're a bitch
an A on a
magnet.
test. Try me. But it's like, oh no, fuck you. You only got a 90%. Right? That doesn't mean anything. Oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention. This one's really hard because you have to kind of stun one of them. Once they get like two of them, you gotta like stun one of them. Preferably with this weapon. While you face the other one. Let's try this one. I mean, I guess I could just do that. You can't really, with the power weapons, they keep you really grounded.
Talk about
So you
animal
can't really juggle with them.
magnetism. Looks like you're a bitch magnet.
Maybe I should try. See, that won't work. Is it all negative? Try this out. There's a lot of things that I never properly learned. And also I just forgot about this game. But like, as far as counter windows and things like that. Yeah, that didn't go too bad. But yeah, that's DmC Devil May Cry. Pretty cool game. A lot of cool ideas and stuff in here. Let's check out this. You also get this Neo Dante. You can just put DMC 1 Dante on here and Classic Dante. It's not look like them. but you know, you can get your stupid trench coat or whatever. You can also make it bone, gold, or samurai variants of the weapon, whatever that means. All of them look bad. But yeah, that's the game. There's like a Bloody Palace thing, which I haven't unlocked because fucking Capcom refuses to just unlock all the stuff and then, you know, fucking re-releases of these games, even if you play them like 6 times. So, I'll probably record another one of these with Devil May Cry 4 and put that up. Let's see how people like it. But yeah, thanks for watching to the end of the video if you did. Bye!